Right to the brim.
Now you should put cinnamon on the top.
Alright, beautiful Saturday morning. It's Sunday, isn't it? Beautiful Sunday morning. Dad and I are about to go to Albany. Jeez. If he gets let through security, rip a day for a flight. What's that? What did he say?
I know exactly what it said. Why am I carrying this effing soup?
Damn up.
Drive safe.
See ya.
He smuggled the P&M soup in, got
P&M soup.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome back our frequent travellers and a warm welcome for those passengers travelling with Rex for the first time.
Hey mate,
We can't.
how's it going? Did Dad tell you the approach we came with? Right over, I got some amazing footage. We came right over Middleton.
Well, Emu Point circled around, pretty much over Guyabata Pass, and then around over Middleton.
It's wicked. Alright, so here in Albany, just visiting my granddad to, I guess, say goodbye to him before I move to the US and also help him out with a few things as well. But the most amazing flight, it's always a nice flight coming down here with Rex on a Saab. To the southeast of here is Frenchman's Bay. And yeah, we actually did an approach over the water, which we have never done before. Usually when you come down from Perth, pretty much directly south, you come straight down from Perth and you just land straight in from the south. But we were talking to the pilot after the flight, and last month they released an updated RNAV approach procedure for runway 32, so to landing, I guess, to the northwest, which was brilliant because it was practically like a scenic flight we got over Emu Point, which is a really special place for me. It's where my grandparents grew up and eventually retired, so that was so cool to share that with my dad. And yeah, here we are, so weekend with my granddad. Gotta say goodbye to him, and yeah, it's just going to be great to spend some quality time with him, but an awesome approach to go with it. So yeah, it is a pretty brisk morning and I'm about to go for a swim. I think time for a warm shower. But I got cold, gone inside and got my granddad's old school bomber jacket. He founded and used to own a car smash repairs business in Mundaring, which is the Perth Hills. He grew up here in Katanning, just not too far from Albany. Did not have a lot at all. Left school very young. I think he left school at like 12 years old, and he basically worked as a panel beater for a lot of years, and he was spray painting cars, and he was he eventually went over to Sydney, and that's where he got into his boxing and cycling, which I'll show you his memorabilia room. It's pretty awesome. But he came back to Perth and started this business here, so Mundaring Smash Repairs and Eastern Hills Towing. And I remember being a kid hanging around the smash repairs there near the wrecking yard, and it was just awesome. He knows a lot about cars, knows a lot about how to run a business, and yeah, his story is really incredible. So probably the coolest bomber jacket in the world in my eyes. Not sure what happened here. It's either Molly the dog bit him, which is the Papillon in there. She's super unpredictable. Or he got into one of his many street fights and this was him being dragged along the ground or something. I don't know what the heck goes on. Yeah, hopefully one day I can fly in this thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Memorabilia room. Here's one of Grandad's old bikes, but where his sporting career started off was with his boxing. So he went to Sydney and he trained with here Tony Mundine, who's a very, very famous boxer in Australian sports. He then turned to his second love, which was cycling, and he won a few New South Wales championships as well. So that's my granddad here, and this is one of his old jerseys. It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome, man.
Top of the range car now, guys.
It looks nice.
Don't worry about that stuff.
What do you mean? You won a PGA Tour, didn't you?
I was a good buggy driver. Took a couple of my shots. I won the New South Wales title. They didn't expect me to win it, but I done all the work that day. I got rid of most of the sprinters, but in the end I kicked away and beat the whole lot of them, which was good.
Was that when you gave him a few words of wisdom at the...
Yeah. So I let them know what I thought of them all. It was a hell of a day.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I read there you'd only been riding for 18 months.
Yes.
So you're a big roughie.
I was a roughie. And I used to spar Tony Mundine, that's Tony Mundine up there. But he was a hell of a fighter. Ernie McQuillan's gym in Newtown.
Oh, in Newtown. Where in Newtown? I used to live there.
Yeah.
You got married in Newtown.
Yeah, sure did.
How good. I didn't.
That was the jumper I was wearing when I won the state title.
You're in damn good nick there, Grandad. Jesus.
Yeah.
And the t-shirt tan's in good nick too. That is the t-shirt tan.
Yeah.
Which is safer, boxing or cycling?
I think the boxing was safer.
Was it?
Because you get knocked over all the time off my bike.
Did the boxing ever creep into the cycling at any stage?
Yeah, sure did. I think I invented road rage. First 3 months I got on the... First 3 months I had 3 fights in 3 months. And you just couldn't stop the car drivers getting out of their cars and wouldn't have bashed me. I never lost one.
Still undefeated.
Yeah.
It's so nice. This knee, serious trouble. I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, it's been 5 weeks since the 100k in Sydney, and yeah, the runs that I've done, I think I've done 4 runs since then, about 10k's each, and at about the 6 or 7k mark I start to go, oh, my knee's feeling sore, and then by 8 it's like almost brings me to a limp. So feels good now that I've stopped. Maybe I just shouldn't run. 1 week out from the Mont Blanc 4-day run with my friends, so we're doing 100 Ks, which is the Triple C course. We're just doing it across 4 days and staying in some places along the way, which is going to be amazing. But this knee better come good. Sun's going down now, but there's no wind and it's just beautiful out here. I absolutely love this place. It's been awesome to spend some time with my granddad. So just going in now. He's actually working on a book and a podcast of his life, so just helping him out with that and getting that together. It's really, really good. Respect my granddad and my grandparents so much, and you only know a little portion of their life, I guess, when you're old enough to understand who they are as people, and they've got a whole lifetime before that. So it's been really amazing sort of hearing his stories. He'd always tell me stories along the years, but really diving deep into them. So his podcast is amazing. We're just getting that together. He's a pretty special person. The best granddad you could ever ask for. There's a reason why people want to live out these ways. You just want life to slow down a little bit and enjoy yourself. We usually go fishing off the point here, so my dad and I sometimes go squidding off there. We went last night, no luck, but maybe next time, always next time, catch this sunset. How good is that? All right, just dropped my dad at the airport. He's on the early flight out today. I'm on the 1 p.m. flight, so got off lightly. He's on the first flight out of here. Just thought I'd check the plane. Hey man. All right, I was gonna check out that plane before he left, but got a bit of a slap on the wrist from security for recording. So let's go home. That's fair enough. All right, that time of the day, oats time. Scouring for some fruit in Grandad's cupboard, found some peaches, so that's what we're going with today. Peaches, peanut butter, and vanilla yogurt. Taste test. Brilliant. So I dropped out at the airport just then. The weather's just turned horrible here. The cloud is just grey. There's like no visibility. It's horrible. Apparently there's some potential thunderstorms coming in. I just tracked him on flight radar, and it looks like he's just gonna miss the rain. The rain on the radar's coming through is a big front of rain, and it looks like he's just got out in front of that. You couldn't see out your window?
This dude knows where he's landing his plane, because I couldn't see shit.
It's always touch and go when you get to Albany Airport, whether you're actually gonna fly out or not. A few bits and pieces to do with Grandad today, and then back to Perth, and then we have to get ready for our trip and get ready for our move, because I actually haven't booked anything apart from my departing flight from Perth to Geneva. I'm trying to do one backpack throughout my 6 weeks in Europe, which I think should be okay, and then I'll also have my suitcase in which I'll need to get over to the US. So I'm thinking that I'm going to send that with Rob, because he goes back to London where he's living at the moment. So when we leave Chamonix, I'm going to leave him my suitcase, and then I'll meet him in London and fly London to San Francisco with my suitcase. I think that's going to work. So anyway, I just need to do all that planning. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He said, you're going to do a few circuits, mate, like by yourself. And then I was like...
Have fun. Thanks, Mike. Thanks so much, mate.
Look at me here.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm just completely I'm prepared for it, but was not expecting it. I was pretty nervous at the start. Now I'm just absolutely ecstatic.
Yeah, when you tell you to do that, come and touch.
Yeah, you do a touch and go. So when you're learning to fly, you rather than come to a full stop and stop the airplane and lose all the energy, you land and you keep your speed, and then you take off again and come back to it. Just lets you practice. But look how stoked I am. I just absolutely love it. It's super fun.
I'm real proud of you, mate.
Thanks, mate. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It's so awesome. Okay, that was a nice flight. It was bad weather leaving Albany, and then we just got beautiful blue skies, gorgeous clouds. The flight attendant basically saw me taking photos and said, hey, do you want to go to the back of the plane? It's empty up there and you can have a look out the window. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that. Wicked flight in the end. It was nice and smooth. Gonna get picked up by my sister. Here she is now. Hey Mads, Terminal 2, I see you. She's not late.
Imagine. And I'm
Thanks, Rose.
showered.
Oh, that's a first. Take me home.
There's a plane.
Plane spotted.
Plane spotted over there.
Take me home. Where's that real high pitch bit, you know?